Here's this little part of me saying it doesn't matter if I'm late for work, if I miss work, if I never come back to work, if I never drop off a loaf of bread ever again. How important is that to anybody who actually understands that they're God? Nothing. Nothing. But as a human, I have to play my role for now until I make it to where I'm going. And the other people who have made it rich or made it whatever, they realize that this is all God too. This is all money that's circulating around. They're getting rich because they figured out a little piece of it. The law of attraction, the people have figured out the law of attraction, that's just a little piece of me. That's a little piece of us. That's a little piece of you. Now, when I go to talk about God, I think I can say me. And people are going to think that I'm Dan Alexander being conceited, because Dan Alexander isn't conceited. This is just me. Oh, see, now me, Dan, I heard myself talking, see? I heard ourself talking, and I had to cut myself off to say, hey, you know, people are going to think that I'm crazy. I'm Dan Alexander talking to myself. This is so funny. I am talking to myself and really understanding that I am a person, a spirit inside of a person. And I'm talking to my spirit, and my spirit is talking to me in a sense that people can talk. That's how some people get the translation. You know, when people read spirits and read their mind and read that kind of stuff, it's God talking through them, talking through them, talking through them, trying to make spirits and frequencies connect. And when you actually connect with spirits and frequencies, oh boy, I have a lot of stuff to do now. That just clicked in my brain, something really intense. We're all going to learn and benefit from this. I mean, I imagine how good you would feel if you know that you're going to save the world. I don't even want to go into work right now because I want to just go in and be like, I'm here to save the world. I'm you and you're me, and I can explain it. But how silly would somebody sound, or how silly does somebody sound? They walk in and they go, I'm you, you're me, I'm the ground, woo! Because that would make you sound so stupid. But if I can explain it in the right words, I'm using the right words now. I told my mom that I know the answers. I can put it in the right words. And if you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, you don't. My mom is just my mom. Not like in that sense. I love my mom. She's everything to me. But like to Dan Alexander. But to my spirit, she's just another thing. I'm her too. Like I'm my mom. That's so weird. I'm my mom. How weird would that be for somebody to say, I'm my dad, I'm my mom, I'm you. I'm a grasshopper. I'm everything there is. And you're everything there is. And that's why we have every little piece of every little thing in us, because they were all used to try to figure out how to create the expression of God. There's gold in water. There's gold in the air. There's particles of everything in everything. There's gold and uranium and the toxins that create, maybe not, okay, the things that are toxic that we put in our bodies, like if you inhale it and it'll kill you, or if you ingest it and it'll kill you. Now those are in our bodies, but in forms that we took something to make them the way they are. We concentrated them and made them the way they are. That would destroy the human body, the skin, the lungs, the organs. Okay, the organs operate off certain things. And I'll have all these answers for you too, my friends. I will figure this all out, and we will figure it all out together, because once I pass this information and knowledge on to somebody else, they're going to start running with it too and realizing that we're all right. Because by me saying I'm right, and your being wrong is also you being right, because you're still figuring it out. And me saying that I'm right is me being right because I figured it out. Not me being conceited, not me being cocky. And that might be what you're saying, and you might be like, wow, he's just really creative, and he's coming up with the stuff. And, you know, I was talking to my mom yesterday saying, you know, this is what's really freaking me out, is that I've always been a creative person, so people are going to think that, oh, yeah, he's always used to rap, and he used to write stories and stuff like that, because, you know, the reason I would go halfway through something and stop is because I realized that that wasn't the way I was going to express that I'm God and you're God and we're all God. That's why people finish halfway on something, because they realized that that wasn't what they wanted to do. And the reason that that's what they, quote unquote, they didn't want to do is because their inner God realized that that wasn't the way he was going to express himself. So then people find something that they feel makes them feel like them. It makes me feel like me. Well, that makes sense, because you're God, and you're God, and the God in your body that's operating your brain decided that this is the best expression of myself I could be. But then when it dies, it reflects and it says, you know, did I do the best I could be? Was this all real? Was this all whatever? Everything is real. Everything is real. The imagination is just things that we haven't found the ability to put into physical form yet. Like the things that we have done on CGI and all that kind of stuff. The stuff that we're doing with artificial intelligence now is just a step in the wrong way. In a personal sense, according to humans, like when I say right and wrong now, it's not that everything is right, anything is right and wrong. It's just in human form, that is wrong. In human form, it's wrong to kill people. In human form, it's wrong to rape. In human form, it's wrong to whatever. Because, you know, rape isn't wrong, but we call it rape because when a fox jumps on a female fox's butt and humps it without any asking, and it bites its neck and it whatever holds it down, we all think, oh, that's rape. I mean, some people would say it in a joke form, but really that's what it would be if a human jumped on a person and bit a human's neck and raped them, right? I would never do that, and I'm just saying that, and I don't think rape is funny, and no, it's not. But in human form, that's why it's wrong. Think about it. This is right. Is it not right? If you can say that some of the stuff that I'm saying is wrong and prove it, I would invite you to. I want you to, because I want more. I want not controversy. I don't want arguments and fights. I want debates. I want to help you. I want you to help me learn more by asking me questions and giving me time to come up with it in my human mind. Is my God, is our God, is God operating through me and answering the questions the right way. I know that's hard to believe, but that's what it is. Ask me about Benjamin Franklin. Give me the information about Benjamin Franklin. Give me the information about anything in time, and I will actually explain to you through the information that goes in my head, through God, through us, that his frequency, formed his frequency through my brain now, and I will tell you how that really works. Isn't that amazing for somebody to say and actually make sense of? You know, Abraham Hicks, Denzel Washington's a great actor. Abraham Hicks, what's his name? Fuck, Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. I don't mean as in fuck Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is amazing. He almost got to where I'm at. And I'm not trying to be conceited by saying this, because I love God. I love all people. I would harm nobody. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. And by me saying that I am God and that I am the one that was chosen, I mean, if you haven't seen it or felt it or heard it or understood it just yet by what I'm saying, I can prove it. This is a really hard thing for a human being to say. I can prove that I have the power of the cosmos, just in a different way, because the power that created the cosmos created me to try to figure out how to explain itself. And the way that the cosmos shine and the stars shines and the sun shines is because that's the best way of it explaining itself. And the reason water does this and water does that and water does this is because it's the only way that it can, to figure out that you're God, you're going to walk and talk and slap and swing and punch and sneeze and spit 1,000 times. So even though the water has a hurricane, to that it's like, kicking a ball. So when the water has a hurricane, it kicked the ball. Not all the time it's going to kick a ball. And not all the times that it kicks a ball would it be angry. Say you're playing a game and you drop the ball, or somebody makes you angry and the ball is sitting on the ground, you kick the ball. Well, sometimes when there's a rainstorm, a hurricane, it's because the water is mad. The earth is mad. They're fighting back in their way of fighting back. Does that make sense? I mean, these answers are coming to me, and I have to go. I have 5 minutes to work. I have to go to work for this humanoid form. When this stuff gets out, I won't have to do this anymore, and I understand that. But for now, I have to hold it into myself so that people don't make fun of me and ridicule Dan Alexander. This is crazy. I love you. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.